I'm still stuck in the same place. My life is not progressing. My life is stagnant, and I'm not living the life that I want to live. Like, girl, be for real.
Don't play with it, don't be dishonest. Ay, still new.
Hey girly pop, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kira Iman _ on all social media platforms. I make content on how to be the best version of yourself, and just be sure to like this video and comment if you have any questions, and also subscribe to my channel. That helps your girl out a great deal. Today we're going to be talking about ways to be consistent. So consistency comes in many shapes and forms. It took me years on top of years for me to be consistent, and I have finally overcome that challenge. Being consistent with something is the most hardest part of discipline. So for starters, like I said, I used to struggle with consistency for the longest of time, and I would do something for only a short time period and then I would expect immediate results. Like, girl, be for real. But in reality, I know better, and you know better too, that is not how consistency works. I'm a person that wants immediate return for my investment, and that was my downfall. But sometimes you just have to be patient. Consistency takes patience. Number one, I don't have my purpose. Understanding your purpose, or the reason as to why you want to be consistent, is so crucial to ensure that you're reaching that goal. What are you wanting to be consistent with, and why are you wanting to be consistent with it? What difference is you being consistent going to make in your life? How will this impact your life in a positive manner? What is it going to do for you? How will it change your life? Is it going to change your life monetarily? Is it going to change your life mentally? Is it going to change your life physically? What is the reason as to why you want to be consistent? Find your purpose. After you know what your purpose is, take it out of your head, get it out of there, and put it on paper. Write it down. It could be on a whiteboard, it could be in your journal, but put it somewhere where you're going to see it every single day, and make sure that you read it every single day. And hear me out. I say this because it is so important that you read this in the morning before you step out into the world. Be reminded what your purpose is, what your intentions are. It will motivate you. It will allow for you to go a little bit harder. It will allow for you to move with intention, and you will do everything that you set your mind to for that day, because you know that you are doing this for this reason. Now read it again before you go to bed, please, because like, girl, life sometimes is lifing, and there's so much that happens within one day. You will literally forget your purpose sometimes. The reason for your why can just be so easily forgotten about. But if you read your purpose at nighttime before you go to bed, it'll remind you, it'll help you reset, and you'll have better sleep, I promise you. Number two, create habits. The reason why you can't be consistent is because you don't have any micro habits that you're currently already doing. If you don't have anything that you're being consistent with, how are you going to be consistent with something else? Make it make sense. This could be taking your vitamins every day. This could be doing a skincare routine, writing in your journal every night, reading a book. The concept of creating a habit will allow for you to create a routine to ensure that you are showing up for yourself in the ways that you need to be doing so. Any small micro habit will allow for you to be consistent with other things on a grander scale. Number three, do not overload yourself. I'm the type of person where if I have too many things on my plate, I will literally do nothing at all. And I had so much on my plate that I was trying to be consistent with, and knowing that I was not consistent with anything in the past, I would have like 10-15 things on my plate that I wanted to do, and then I would think that I could just show up for them and be consistent with them, even though I never have been consistent with anything. Not productive when I feel overwhelmed. And that was part of my problem. These people like me, do not overload yourself. Start off small. That is the key. Do one or two things, one or two micro habits, and start with those. And then as you're being consistent with them, then build. Because you have already allowed for those other micro habits to fall into your routine. You're doing these regularly, so adding on to it is not going to be too much for you. I couldn't be consistent with one task, so how in the world am I going to be consistent with 15? Make it make sense. Don't be like that. literally start small. That is all that I have for you guys today. If this is something that you struggle with and you're ready to overcome it, please do comment this emoji below. Let me know that you are tapped in and you are ready for change. And please comment on this video as to what you feel as if your purpose is, and 3 micro habits that you intend to implement for 2025. We're no longer letting the issue of consistency be our downfall. You can do anything. I believe in you.